Hi there, this is Rob Cuddy. I want to welcome you to What Not to Do in Network Marketing. As you can see, I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'm getting ready to feed the animals and thought I'd take a moment to make this short intro for the website and the information. Most people say, Rob, why do I need to know what not to do in network marketing? My short answer is this. You need to know what not to do so you know what to do. The only way you can become a focused business building machine is by knowing what to do and what to avoid so that you can do the right steps time and time again, moving towards your goal as quickly as possible. If you don't know what not to do, then you're going to make all kinds of mistakes that are going to undermine every step you take towards your goals. You don't want that. Who would want to have something undermining your progress? And especially if you don't know that you're being undermined, that's even worse. This information is going to teach you the things that you need to be aware of and what to be cautious of as you're building your business. It's also going to show you how to avoid making mistakes that will undermine your progress. Who wouldn't want to know that information, right? The point is, watch the rest of this short video. It's going to highlight some important points that are included in this information that I'm sure that will open your eyes and your mind to as why you need to know this information. Sorry about the amateur look of the video. As you know, I'm not a professional internet marketer. I just kind of do things as they come about. And as you can see, you can't get any more real than this, sitting at the kitchen table getting ready to feed the animals. And I'm surprised they're not yelling at me right now to feed them. Anyway, watch the short video and hope to see you on the inside. Take care.
Hello everyone, this is Rob Cuddy, What Not to Do in Network Marketing. And once again, I just want to take a quick moment to tell you why you need to know what not to do in network marketing. As I suggested before, you knowing this allows you to become a focused business building machine. And here's what I mean. When you know what not to do, you automatically know what to do. The power of knowing what not to do is also in knowing that there are going to be challenges coming, and you now have the knowledge at your fingertips to help you avoid those challenges, allowing you to continue to build your business, or how to overcome them if something happens in your business. And that's powerful. Knowing that information allows you to stay focused and take progressive steps where you can quickly reach your goals. And that's why you need to know what not to do in network marketing. Now let's look at some life examples. When your parents told you to look both ways before crossing the street, don't play around the stove, don't play with fire. Those are life-saving what not to do's. It's no different in any other aspect of life. When you take a job and you sit down and they hire you because they like your personality, they think they can train you on what you need to know, and they sit you in the training environment and they say, okay, don't do this, but do this. If you do the wrong thing, here's what's going to happen. And we're not going to like that. But if you do what we teach you, you're going to get results, you're going to get them quicker, and it's going to allow our company to take that information and make money with it. It's all the same. What not to do in every aspect of life teaches you what to do automatically. And that's what we're talking about here. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. As I stated before, most network marketers make 4 critical mistakes when they're building their business. Okay? The sad part is that most of them have no idea what those 4 critical mistakes are. And even if they did, a lot of them are confused over what to do. How do I overcome this mistake? How do I correct this? Does anybody know? Well, you're going to learn that here, as you can tell. What we'll do is we'll address each one of these individually and clarify as much as possible, as much time will allow, what we're talking about in these 4 critical mistakes. Things like timing, not positioning, is important when you're looking at joining a new company. Not an old company, a new company. Threshold of profitability applies to any company, old or new. If you're not using the threshold of profitability, you're cheating yourself out of money. You're working hard and getting pennies on the dollar. Why not maximize the money-making capability of a company by doing the right thing? And part of doing the right thing is doing or utilizing the threshold of profitability tactic. You'll see what I mean here in a moment. bad product or bad product line. Look, the last 60 plus years has shown that there are certain products that do not do well in this industry. They are just enough to keep people around. They're just enough to keep you motivated, thinking that you're going to break through at any moment. They're what I call teaser products, and they just don't work. I wish it was not so, but it's true. They do not work. Wrong message to the wrong prospect. Look, this is like taking a square peg and trying to put it in a round hole. The bottom line is, if you're talking to the wrong person with the wrong message, you're not going to connect with that individual. And even if they join your business, they're going to be out of it sooner rather than later because you didn't have that connection from the get-go. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at each one of these now, okay? Let's start off with timing. It's not the positioning that's important. It's the time that you join that company. Let me give you an example. If you join a company that's within its first 5 years of existence, then you have a chance to make some serious money. You would prefer that that company be 3 years old or younger because it's still in its growth phase. If it's been around 3 years, then chances are good it's going to be around another 2 or 3 years. And if that's the case, there's still a great money-making opportunity here. It doesn't matter whether you're the 19th person where the red circle is, or if you're the 1,119th person to join the company where the yellow circle is. The bottom line is you need to do consistent, correct business building activity with an effective business building system. That's all that's necessary. Okay? The people that get in at the red circle, if they don't do anything, or if they're using an ineffective business building system, or they're just doing this business half-ass, guess what? They're not going to make money, or they're going to make very little, or they're going to make so-so money. The person that comes in and does the right thing consistently during the business building activity process and using an effective business building system is going to far outperform the person that came in and secured the 19th position in that company. Look, I've been with a number of companies, and I can tell you that people that joined in the first week of the business that did nothing or did very little or did something and then quit 2 months later, they didn't hold a position with the company as a founding member because they quit or they're not performing. You see what I'm saying? So it didn't matter that they got in as the 19th person. They didn't do anything with it, and they're not making killer money. But people that came in after them, a month or two later, maybe even a week later, got in, started using an effective business building system, applied their talents, their abilities, and their passion and their work ethic behind that business building system, and achieved great things. All right? So don't get caught up in the position you hold in the company. Get caught up in the fact, as you can see in this example, even with the yellow circle, that the company is still on a growth curve. There's still time to tap into that money-making capability or opportunity, if you will, of a growing company. And that's what you want. Remember, you want to do this business in 2 to 3 year stints. The point is, if you come into a business, you got to give yourself 2 to 3 years. And here's what I'm saying. You get to work right away and you say, look, I'm going to give myself 2 to 3 years. I'm going to put everything I can behind this. And in the next 2 to 3 years, I'm going to be able to create an income and a lifestyle that will last me a lifetime. Okay? And you can do that. And the reason I say give yourself 2 to 3 years is because you don't want to put so much pressure on yourself to do something in a year or in 6 months. Can you do it in 6 months, in a year? Yes, you can. There's story after story after story. But if you want an incredible income and an incredible lifestyle that you can set up with a growing company and maximize that money-making opportunity that it provides, you can set yourself up for the rest of your life. Isn't 2 to 3 years worth that result? I would say it is. Absolutely. And 2 to 3 years, when you're building this business, it goes by fast, as you'll see. So let's take a look at what the role of the threshold of profitability plays in this business building process, okay? if you're not aware of it, there is a threshold of profitability. And what that means is there's a number, a magical number, that if you're meeting or exceeding this magical number, you are going to be able to build a profitable business. Otherwise, you're working for pennies on the dollar. Okay? And when you catch a new company that's in its growth curve, that will never happen again. So why not maximize that opportunity by doing the right thing? Well, part of doing the right thing is using the threshold of profitability tactic. And what you're doing is you're paying yourself top dollar. Aren't you worth that? Well, sure you are. But you'll be amazed at what the number is and how it works. And the thing is, it's either going to work for you or it's going to work against you. There's no in between. You either use it correctly or you don't. And I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm talking about. You'll be shocked at the results. But anyway, you'll achieve greater results quicker and you'll be more efficient and more effective by using the threshold of profitability tactic. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be more effective and more efficient? Who wouldn't want to get to their results quicker? Well, I know I would. I don't want to take a 6-month cycle and turn it into a year. I want to get things done now. I want that money now. I want that lifestyle now. I'm willing to put in the effort if I get the results. If I'm not getting the results, or if I'm working for pennies on the dollar, I'm not behind it. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to make it a part of my system. Okay? So let me show you what happens if you're not using this tactic. If I was using the tactic and you were a partner of mine and you weren't, you would have to work twice as hard to get the same results I am. Just that alone shows you the power of the threshold of profitability. Think about that for a moment. If I'm using the threshold of profitability and teaching all my people and showing them why they want to use it, not just telling them, showing them, saying, if you do this, this is the results you will get. And they say, oh my gosh, I'm using it. Guess what? I've got a team of people that believe in the threshold of profitability because of the results, not because I told them. You, on the other hand, said, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to allow my people to do whatever. There you see the opportunity. They're going to take advantage of it. And so you're going to have people all over the place with no focus. And that means you're going to have to work twice as hard to get the same monetary results that I do. I don't know about you, but that's not me. That would really suck. Okay? And I'm not about underperforming. I want to maximize my opportunity. And part of that, maximizing the opportunity, is about the bad products that we talked about. Okay? Because if you're using, or you're with a company that has a bad product or bad products that have proven to be underperformers in this industry, then guess what? Even if you're using the threshold of profitability, you're not going to get the results because you have a product that has a long history of underperforming. And as quick as you sign people up, when these people find out these products aren't working, they're out of there. And that's what we're talking about here. There are products, as I stated, that have a long history of failure in this industry. Okay? And it's not that the products hurt people, as you'll see here in a moment. It's the fact that there's not enough profit margin, that they are kind of a fad thing. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a moment. The fact is, it's not because I say so. The fact is, over the last 60 plus years, these products have been at the top of the underperforming product list. If you're building a business with a company that has underperforming products, it's like carrying a heavy load around every day. And what I mean is you're going to be constantly defending that product. You're going to be constantly promoting that product. You're going to be constantly telling your people, use the product, sell the product, sell the product. You're always going to be in the sales mode. You're always going to be in the pressure mode. And that's going to wear you out. And it's going to wear your people out. And you're going to lose people left and right. You may have the staying power, okay, to stay with the company. But the bottom line is there's a lot of people, more people, in fact, that will not. And so you're going to be not only defending the product, but you're going to be replacing those people that quit or lose faith in the product. So you're going to be taking all your positive energy that you should be using to build your business, and you're going to have to address all the negative that's happening in your business because of the product. And you're going to be asking yourself, what in the world's going on? Okay? You don't want to do that. And if you do use a company that has an underperforming product, you're going to be working for pennies on the dollar. Once again, your time is more valuable than that. Take a look at some of these products. Travel clubs, golf club memberships, laundry balls, gas cards and pills, eye contacts, and many more. I don't know about you, but I don't want to make this business any tougher than it already is by using these underperforming products. And I encourage you not to do the same. Okay? There's no glory in making these things work in your business. If you're serious about having a future in this industry, please make it as simple as possible. And part of that is not being with a company that endorses these type of products. Okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what delivering the wrong message to the wrong prospect can do to your business as well. As you can see, all these work in unison. There's a synergy that takes place when you're doing all these correctly. And when I talk about using an effective business building system, as you can see, this is part of a system. And this system all works together. And if you're doing the right things, sponsoring people becomes very easy, and you having a realistic chance of achieving your financial and lifestyle goals in a rather quick time frame is a realistic possibility. Here we have someone that's talking to an individual, either on a train or a bus, about their opportunity. As you can tell, the person receiving the message is not impressed. You know, this person's riding the bus to get from point A to point B. He is not riding the bus to hear about a presentation or a company or an opportunity. And as you can tell, he is not a willing participant in this discussion. You don't want to do that to people. You don't want to, lock them down in a public environment and spill all over them your information about your opportunity or company or product. I mean, that's crazy. And you shouldn't do that. That's a lack of respect for that individual, their time, their space, okay? So, let's look at what we have here. On the other hand, if you deliver the right message to the right person in the right environment, it's going to have a profound effect on your business. And who wouldn't want that? You know, when you're honest and sincere and upfront with people, and you sit down with them as these two are in a business environment, a professional environment, they're both dressed professionally, they sit down, they have there's two individuals that have something in common. They're there to share information and to receive information. Information that one wants to share, information that the other one wants to hear. Whether they can work together is another issue. But the bottom line is, this person has clearly stated their message to a willing participant. And this participant's willing to hear more. And they did it in an environment that is secluded, it's quiet, and it's not interfering on that person's transfer time from point A to point B. Okay? They have set time aside to sit down one-on-one to talk. Okay? But here's the thing. The message has to have the right ingredients. The reason the prospect agreed to sit down with this individual is because this individual spoke a message that resonated with the receiver, the prospect. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. A proper message hits on all the hot buttons a prospect has: money, lifestyle, time freedom. Almost without fail, every person that comes in the network marketing environment is looking for one of these three things. They're looking for money, a better lifestyle, and more time. And this business model can deliver that in spades if it's done correctly. Now, when you relay that message to a prospect, you have their attention immediately. If you can show them utilizing an effective business building system, if you use the message correctly that includes these three items, you're going to get people's attention, and they're going to say, how do I make money? What is my role? And you show them, then they're going to say, oh my gosh, all I got to do is A, B, and C, and I'll get D in this time frame. Yes, utilizing this business building system and doing the following steps, this is the result that you can achieve. And they'll be like, you got to be kidding me. Well, if I can replace my income in X amount of time, that frees me up more time to be with my family. And if I can maintain or improve my lifestyle in the process, then I'm tickled pink. This sounds like something I'm very interested in. And it looks like I can make money using the system that you are showing me. You see what the message contains? Look, people want one of these three things. These people are business builders. They're not product-focused people. They see how you created the volume with this system and using the threshold of profitability, matter of fact, and they say, okay, I see what you're doing. I see how this adds up. This makes perfect sense. There's history behind this. Not just because you say it. I'm going to check this out. And if it's what you say it is, I'm very interested. Then I'll want to get back with you. You got their attention because you delivered the right message that it contained the three things you see right here in front of you. If you're not doing that right now, then you're at a major disadvantage. Are you starting to see how all these fundamental principles that I have shown you so far can have a profound effect on your business? Look, I'm not teaching you anything that hasn't been around for 60 plus years. I'm sharing with you things that are known as truisms. They're not Robisms. They're not my opinion. They're not some wild idea that I dreamt about and got up and wrote down on a piece of paper. These are truisms, things that you can check on. And when you do check on them, you'll see that what I'm showing you is totally accurate. You'll be like, oh my gosh, how come nobody shared this with me before? I don't have an answer for that. So if you're not getting the results that you want, then maybe it's time for a change. Or maybe you're not even a part of the industry yet, and you're looking at the industry and seeing this for the first time. Well, that's great, because guess what? You won't have to make a change. And that's where it leads us into, if you are in this business, you need to make a change, or you're just in life and want to make a change, knowing what not to do in network marketing is a critical part of being successful in this business. Knowing what not to do in network marketing keeps you from making mistakes that are going to undermine everything you do trying to build a successful business. Who wouldn't want that? It allows you to be a focused business building machine. And on top of that, it'll be a reference because it's full of information that is timeless. It's information that's been around since the inception of network marketing. So that means that you can pick that book up even a year down the road and read it, say, oh my gosh, I'm running into a problem. Go find that problem in the book, read what needs to be done to correct it or overcome it, and you know that you can count on it because it's information that's been around since day one in network marketing. So you know I can depend on this information. That is powerful. That is powerful information. And as you know, information can be knowledge. I don't like cliches, but that is a truism. Knowledge is power. And that's what you have here. You're going to have a lot of knowledge about this industry. But we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit because, look, there's three other important things that I want to show you. I want to add this kind of like a bonus section. But they're so important, and they go hand in hand with what I've already showed you, that if you're building a business right now, these things are going to help you. And I want to share this with you so that you can use this stuff and move forward quickly towards your goals. Look, there's some things that people do that are wrong in this business. And part of that is using a wrong business building system, or they're leading with the product versus the opportunity, or they're looking for customers versus business builders. Now, if your goal is to develop a incredible income and lifestyle, then you have to use one or the other here, and one's going to support that effort, and another one's going to work against that effort. And look, let me say this. If you are here in network marketing to build a business, I encourage you to go for the top. Here's why. There's a very fine line between the effort that it takes to build a $10,000 or $15,000 a month business versus a $25,000, $30,000, $35,000, $40,000 a month business. Why not make $40,000, $50,000 a month versus $10,000 a month when the effort is so small between those two numbers? In other words, you're doing the same steps. So why not just go a bit further and put a little more effort and time behind those steps to get greater results? And that way you can make a lot of money as quick as you can and set yourself up for the rest of your life. Why cheat yourself out of making a lot of money? I mean, that makes no sense. So if that's the case, then you got to do the right things. And part of doing the right things is what I'm going to be showing you here, and is at the bottom of the screen here. The first thing we'll talk about is using an ineffective business building system. We all know that 2 plus 2 is not 5, it's 4. But you'd be amazed at how many people out there are using ineffective business building systems and don't even know it. So every time they make 2 or 3 steps forward in their business, without them knowing it, there's steps that they're taking that are undermining the progress they're making. So in essence, if they're doing 2 or 3 steps towards their goal, the things that they don't even know of or not aware of are eating away at their success. It actually brings them back 1 or 2 steps. So they're always thinking, man, I'm on this treadmill and I can't seem to get off. I get close to my goal and I just can't seem to get over the hump. I just can't seem to grasp what I'm doing wrong. Or maybe there's something else that is an unknown source that is affecting what I'm doing, but I'm working my tail end off. I'm putting a lot of hours in. I'm away from my family. I'm doing everything I'm told. How is this not working? Maybe I'm just not right for this business. Maybe this is a scam. You know what? Maybe there's something that I'm missing here. And it really will challenge you mentally and make you feel less than a person. You'd be like, I've been successful in everything. How come I can't be successful in this? Well, if you're using an ineffective business building system, guess what? You're not going to get the results that you want when you want. You may not even get results based on what company you're with and who your leaders are and what system you're using. And that's the power of what not to do in network marketing. It helps you to know what a good business building system is and what to look for and stay away from when you're looking at a business building system. Isn't that powerful? So you won't have 2 plus 2 is 5. When you're using the what not to do in network marketing knowledge, you'll actually get 2 plus 2 is 4. And that's powerful. What opportunity are you really offering? Look, you're offering a prospect the ability to capitalize on the timing of a company. And I'm predominantly talking about a new company because look, it takes the same amount of effort, time, energy, focus, tools, abilities to build a successful network marketing company or business in an old company like Amway, Nu Skin, Mary Kay, etc., as it does a new company. The difference is the amount of money you make. Because all the old companies have already had their moments in the sun. That vertical growth is gone. And they average 1 to 3% of what I call horizontal growth per year. There's not enough growth there for a multitude of people to make incredible incomes. But with a new company, most of them, when they open their doors from day 1 to their 5th, 6th, or 7th year, most of them experience tremendous growth, especially in the first 3 years. That's when you want to capitalize on the timing of that company and you want to ride that momentum to maximize the money-making opportunity that new company provides you. Okay? Can you make money with the old companies? Yes. You could make 5 to 6 figures a year and you're going to work your butt off, okay? Because the momentum is gone. The excitement is gone. The buzz is gone. But it's still a great company and it's stable and your checks are going to be good. On the other hand, with a new company, you take great risk, but with great risk, there's great reward. The risk being that the company go out of business any day. The key is get in, get to work right away, and maximize that money-making opportunity that is presented to you through that new company so that if it does go out of business, you have a ton of money for you and your family. So even if it goes out of business, you say, thank God I took action when I did. Okay? So the bottom line is you want to maximize that opportunity. And part of that maximizing that opportunity is the timing and riding that momentum of growth that a new company is going through. So I want you to keep something in mind, and this is where a lot of people get lost. The product is not the opportunity. Okay, the product is not the opportunity. I won't get into that here because I have videos in the site that address that and clarify that. Okay, the opportunity to make money. Okay, the opportunity to make money is your product. I have opportunity there, but it's product. Your product to a prospect is the opportunity to make money with this new company. That is your product. When you sit down with someone, this world is driven by money. This world is driven by other forces other than a product. The product is a tool. The company is a tool. The company takes care of the product. It delivers the product, does the research and development. It handles any problems with the product. It does all the volume calculations. Anything to do with the product, the company takes care of it. Your job is to use the company and the product as a tool to build your business and show your downline how to use the same tools to build their businesses and have an efficient, effective business building system that everybody can tap into to maximize the money-making opportunity this new company offers. I hope that makes sense. This stuff you're going to learn on the What Not to Do site. Okay? What type of people do you want to prospect? Business builders or customers? Once again, when I sit down with someone new, I ask them, what is it that you want? What are you searching for? I know I can provide the answer because with this business model, it brings so many wonderful things to the table for people that are looking. The bottom line is what they tell me, I know right away what kind of person this is. And I know what category to put them in from my experience. The thing is, I'm looking for business builders because look, business builders want the lifestyle. They want the money, they want the freedom. And when you can show them a simple business building system that's effective, and you can show them A, B, and C equals D, if you do the following, and you can basically do this in X amount of time, they go, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. And if they can maintain or improve their lifestyle and improve their income level, they are on. They are like, I am very interested. I want to check this out. But if what you're showing me is true, I'm going to be your new partner because this is what I'm looking for. I want to spend more time with the family and I need money to do that. And I need X amount. And you're telling me that that's possible. And at the same time, I want a better lifestyle than what I have. And part of that is being with the family. With a customer, when you lead with the product, people can't see how you create the results with the product. And plus people say, well, you know what? I'm not a salesman. You know what? I don't want to fight the battle of the ingredients. I don't want to have the knowledge to say, well, our product's better than what you can get at Walmart or Target. Our price is higher than it is at Walmart and Target because our product is this, our product is that. When you end up leading with the product, you're in a retail mindset and you're starting a retail business where you constantly have to justify the product, why it's better than everybody else's in network marketing, why it's better than everything else that's on retail shelves, why the results they'll get with this product is better than what they'll get with the other products, and that this product was cultivated on Mars and then sent to Pluto, and then after that it was sent to another galaxy and harvested for another 1,000 years, brought back to Pluto, then sent to Saturn where it was shipped on a ship down here to the Earth, and only this company carries this product and it cures everything. I know I'm exaggerating it, but you know there's a lot of crazy conference calls out there about new products and what they can do. The bottom line is everybody claims they have this uniquely different product that no one else has, and it does wonderful things that nobody else's products do. Folks, look, that's crazy. The bottom line is there's great products in network marketing, almost without fail. The bottom line is that you need to focus on what you want from this business. If you want lifestyle, money, and freedom, then you're a business builder. And business builders will go through brick walls to get what they want, especially when you show them all they have to do is A, B, and C to get D. Look, most of your business builders are people that have had some type of success in their life, have gone to school, knows what it takes to get to a goal. They spent 4 or 5 years in school reaching their goal and getting their degree, in other words, or they've been in management and they spent a number of years working their way up that. They are goal-oriented, they're willing to put in the work, and they know that results are the key. And they're willing to put in the work to get the results. So they already have the built-in characteristics that you need to make a business go. And I ask you, would you want an organization full of business builders that are focused and motivated and want to reach their goals and are using an effective business building system to get to their goals? Or do you want a bunch of customers who are whining about the cost of the product, about the ingredients of the product, why ours isn't better than so-and-so's, and this other company just came out with a product that's similar but is better, and everybody's leaving my business to go over there? Which one do you want? Okay, the bottom line is that if a business builder is reaching their goals and they see progress and they're motivated, they're not going to take their focus off of what they are trying to accomplish. In other words, you're not going to lose a lot of business builders. You'll lose some. That's just the nature of the business, of any business. But the bottom line is more of them are going to stick around longer than your customers. See the difference? So when you go to join this industry, or if you're in this industry already, you have to sit down and say, what kind of business do I want to build? Because that's going to determine what kind of people you attract to yourself. business builders or customers. Without fail, I'm here. I'm all about money. I'm all about time freedom. I'm all about a lifestyle. That tells me right away the type of people I'm going to look for, which is what I am, a business builder. I'm going to be able to relate to them. My message is going to resonate with them. I'm not looking for customers. I get customers out of the fact that some business builders quit the business for whatever reason but love the product and they become customers. Ta-da! So, I hope I made my point. So do you see how these tactics can change your business? Just these simple little things that I've showed you. This is just a fraction of the things that are included in the What Not to Do package, what you'll find on the website. But do you see how just these simple little tactics that I showed you here can change your business almost overnight? If you started implementing these things this week, I mean, you can start seeing it. I've seen it. I've helped people. I've done that. And you know what? It does. It changes. Even if you're in the business right now and you've already sponsored people, you can either say, okay, I'm going to start over from ground zero, or you can say, I'm going to get all my people together and say, hey, I'm going to show these people what I've learned here. Or you actually have them get on one of my live telecasts and they can learn it that way. Either way, you get this information from the right people and they get it. Okay? How using these things, I'm going to tell you, it's amazing how they can put your business back on track, the success track. And that's why I want to share this with you. That's what I want it to happen for you. The bottom line is that this stuff works. It's been around for 60 years. It's the basic building blocks of this industry, things that you can count on. And that's exciting. They're not going to go out of style tomorrow. They're not going to stop being effective tomorrow. You can see how they are truisms. You can see how this works. I can tell you that all of the professional business builders that I've been around and been fortunate to be sponsored by and behind the scenes be able to sit down and have beers with and talk, almost without fail, folks, they're all doing these steps because they understand how the business works. They understand how people work. They understand what they need to do. They understand this business is simple. It's just a lot of hard work put in to build it. But the steps are simple. And what you see here are simple steps that will get you going on the right track to success. And that's what we want here for you. So the question becomes, can this information really help you? Okay, well, it's based on the fundamental principles of building blocks of business. We already talked about that. 60 plus years of success. We talked about that. It's used by the legendary business builders of the industry. We talked about that. This info has created countless millionaires and incredible lifestyles. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It can help you too. It doesn't discriminate against one person or another. The bottom line is if you use it correctly, it's going to work, okay? And once it works one or two times, you're going to say, oh my gosh, this does work. And you'll be motivated and you'll really take off. I've seen this happen time and time again. So the answer is a resounding yes, it can help you. This information can make a profound effect on your business. And that's exactly what I hope it does for you. So let's talk about what you're going to get with this. You're going to get the What Not to Do book, obviously. You're going to get 146 empowering, eye-opening, revealing, and controversial paragraphs in that book. And they're medium-sized fonts in those paragraphs. And the first paragraph is what not to do, followed up by another paragraph, what to do. So you get both sides of the coin. Additionally, you're going to get 146 MP3 audio files, one for each paragraph. I did that so that I could bring real-life examples, make those paragraphs come alive for you, and expand on the points that those paragraphs are making so that your knowledge expands even further about this industry. That is powerful stuff. Well, as I just stated, audio files add real-life experiences. I'll have multiple video files highlighting important subjects. Look, there's some subjects in the book that are self-explanatory. They don't need any further highlighting. But there's other subjects in there that can be confusing. So a video helps clarify what that paragraph's talking about and shows you exactly what to do or what not to do. You're going to get ongoing training and support. I'm going to be adding things as the life goes along because look, technology changes, which as this industry continues to mature, technology can be incorporated into the business building process if done correctly, or it can be a deterrent too. And part of the training is showing you how to do that. Social media, mobile devices, et cetera, things that are important and can make you more effective and more efficient in your business building process but you got to know how to use those correctly. And as you can see, you have a lifetime membership, a one-time payment. You make a payment one time, and guess what? You never have to worry about making another payment. And that is awesome. Isn't that, who wouldn't want that, right? The thing is, I'm not going to be offering that very long. To be honest with you, as you're going to see, there's a low price here. And there's really going to be hard for me to be profitable doing that, maintaining the site and doing all the things that need to be done to make a successful business. So this lifetime membership, this one-time payment may go away. And this is not a tactic. I'm being honest and straightforward. So enough of that. Lifetime reference material. You buy this one time and you access this site anytime you want for the next 10 years. And the information is going to stay the same. As boring as that may sound, it's going to be staying the same. You're going to see the same thing over and over. You know why? Because truisms don't change. Basic fundamental principles don't change. If I'm telling the truth, the videos and the content will not change. Why? Because timeless material doesn't change. It is what it is and always will be. That's what you have here. So that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Info will save you thousands of dollars in your valuable time. Here's what I mean. Knowing this information, there again, knowledge is power. Knowing this information, you're going to be able to look at a company and say, oops, I've read where that type of company is not a good thing to join. And if that price to join that company is $1,000, well, you just saved yourself $1,000. Here's the great thing. You can save that $1,000, keep it in your pocket, maybe for something else. But if you run into another opportunity, you say, you know what, that company has everything they talked about. Now you've got the $1,000 to put into a company that has a realistic chance of being something special and paying you back multiple times. You see the difference? On the one hand, you saved $1,000. On the other hand, you invested $1,000 into something that could pay multiple returns. And you know what? If you join the wrong company, you're spending your valuable time away from your family and other things doing something that's not going to give you the return you want, going to give you pennies on the dollar, maybe not even make it past a year, and you wasted all your valuable time pursuing something that wasn't going to work from the get-go. Okay? That is the power of this knowledge, is that it will save you money and time by keeping you away from things that will either not work out or could hurt you. Once again, this knowledge is going to allow you to become a focused business building machine. Who doesn't want that? You're going to know exactly what to do and when to do it, and you're going to know how to overcome the issues when you run into them. That allows you to be a focused business building machine. Look, you want to get this business building process over as quickly as possible. You want to reach your goals, your financial and lifestyle goals as quickly as possible so that you can start enjoying life. You don't need to be working your tail end off for the next 10 years. Get in, get your money, and get out. Make as much money as you can, as quick as you can, put in the effort, and be done with it. That's what you need to do. Make the money you want to make, and then just have a ball in life, and have a profound effect on other people's lives. That's what you should do. That's what you should make happen, utilizing information like you see here. As you can see below, I have here for a limited time the low price. Okay, and as I stated earlier, this is a lifetime membership price. It's only going to be around for a little while. You can see the counter and counting down. This is not a tactic, folks. I cannot continue to move this product at this price. The bottom line is that it's going to go up. What you're seeing here is an introductory price. What you're seeing here is a big savings for you. It is valuable. Valuable information is worth money. Valuable information that saves you money, saves you time, yet helps you produce money and get your time back really is priceless. But the bottom line is, the price you see below, I'm doing this because I know how people struggle. I remember when I ran into opportunities and I couldn't afford to take advantage of them. Okay? And I thought, my gosh, I'm going to have to save up. I hope that price is available when I do get the money. I don't want that to happen to you. So I do this now. But the thing is, the price is going to go up. When you see that counter go to zero, it's definitely going up. Okay? And the thing is, I don't want you to be in a position where you can't afford this right now. I want this to impact your life. I'm reaching out to you. All I ask is that if you do purchase the product, please don't download everything and then ask for your money back. If you download it and you find that it's not what you think, contact me and say, I didn't like the material, or I don't think it's worthy of the price I paid. I want my money back. I'll give you your money back. I have a 30-day money back guarantee. And without any question, I'll give you your money back. if you that's the way you feel, okay? Because as a consumer, you have a right to feel that way. But at the same time, if you download the information and you see value in it and you've used some of it, don't try and ask for your money back. That's just the wrong thing to do. And that's enough of that. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got value out of it. I hope you see how this information can help you. Don't let this go by the wayside. If you're in this industry, if you want to make this industry a part of your life, do it right. Do it right the first time. Get out there, make your money, change your life, and make sure that you're a focused business building machine that can help other people become a focused business building machine, doing the right things. And doing the right thing always makes you feel good on the inside and always delivers positive results. That's what you'll get here. Remember, knowledge is power. I should say proper knowledge is power. With that being said, I'm off of here. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching this video. I wish you the absolute best in all you do. God bless.